What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to the Stay Locked In podcast. If you somehow stumbled upon this video, go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, and notification button down below for more content. I got a crazy goal of about 10,000 subscribers. If you can help me manifest my goal into a reality, I would really appreciate it. With that being said, let's get right into this video. Let's go ahead and lock the in. All right? So, boom. Let's get right into this video. Deontay Wilder, Mr. Bronze Bomber himself versus Robert Helenius. I got mixed feelings about this, man. This fight was all of 3 seconds. You blink and you missed it. I mean, listen, man, I'm over exaggerating. It was 2:57, 2 minutes 57 seconds to be exact. Did we really need to see that? I don't think the fans needed to see that. I think Deontay Wilder needed that for himself. Shout out to Deontay Wilder, man. Yo, hell of a fighter, true legend in the sport. But there was a different energy. There was a different Deontay Wilder that I seen today. First and foremost, before I even get into all of that, listen, man, give Deontay Wilder his flowers. This man is the most devastating puncher in the history of boxing. Period. There's nothing else to say. The most devastating puncher in the history in boxing that we've ever seen. This man has a gift from God. His power just cannot be explained. It is ridiculous. Now, you can't give the man everything. He has the power. If he had the skill of a Tyson Fury, and vice versa, if Tyson Fury had Deontay Wilder's power, there's no words to describe that. So, I mean, it's not really a lot to say about this fight. It was a first round knockout. It was all of maybe 3 minutes, not even. I think, Deontay Wilder needed that, man. There's a different energy about Deontay Wilder, that we've seen in this particular fight. He's humbled. He's humbled. He's humbled. There's no other way to describe it, and that is due to Tyson Fury. I can't help to think, and I'm not trying to toe that line of being, I'm not trying to toe that line of being, I'm not trying to offend anybody. Let's say that. But I can't help to think that Robert Helenius he looks very similar to Tyson Fury. He's a big, tall, white man, bald head, and a beard. He looks extremely similar to Tyson Fury. I don't know if anybody else has noticed that. That was the first thing that I thought of. Like, this is what Deontay Wilder needs. Tyson Fury is haunting this man's nightmares. He's in his nightmares, and this is the boogeyman that Deontay Wilder needs to get over. He needs to get over this hump mentally, psychologically. And, I rock with Deontay Wilder, man. Don't get me wrong. I know a lot of people probably don't rock with him for whatever reason. But I rock with Deontay Wilder, man. I think he's a good fighter. I think he's a good human being. Tyson Fury is honestly just the better fighter. Period. There's nothing else to say about it. You know what I mean? But I think Deontay Wilder needed that. He needed to play that out. He envisioned the Tyson Fury fight going maybe not similar to how this fight played out with the Robert Helenius fight, but he needed to see that visually, psychologically. He needed it, which is, you know, if you watch the post fight interview, you know, straight after the fight inside the ring, he was getting very emotional, extremely emotional. And I don't think we've seen this side of Deontay Wilder. And Tyson Fury humbled Deontay Wilder. And, you know, listen, man, I mean, you know, there's a life lesson within all of this. You know, at the end of the day, humble yourself before life humbles you, because it will humble you at the end of the day. Facts. I mean, with that being said, you know, I don't know where Deontay Wilder goes from here. I think, listen, man, you know, he needed that. He needed to get that off his chest. He needed to see it visually, psychologically. He needed to visualize it and for it to come to fruition. And, you know, if anybody actually watched the fight, there was a tone or aura within the crowd that it was, you know, it wasn't the same excitement, you know what I mean, of a Deontay Wilder fight. You know what I mean? It was it just wasn't the same. And I feel like Deontay Wilder is almost chasing a high right now. He's chasing a high of, you know, being the biggest, baddest man on the planet, and people reacting to your fights in a certain way, and the crowd just going crazy and nuts. Yeah, I mean, it didn't have the same sting or the same effect. And I believe he's chasing that high right now. And I don't think it's coincidence that Robert Helenius looks very similar to Tyson Fury. But you know, listen, man, shout out to Tyson Fury. He deserves everything that he's gotten, and I take nothing away from that man. He's a hell of a champion, pure boxer, even at his size. Heart of a champion, and he is a humble individual. Thank God. And I think he humbled Deontay Wilder, and you know, none of us here on the planet is bigger than everyone else, man. You know what I mean? You gotta stay humble. Hustle hard and stay humble at the end of the day. But that's my take on it, man. You guys get down in the comments. Let me know what you thought about the fight. All 2 minutes and 57 seconds of it. Let me know what do you think Deontay Wilder, you know, does from here? Where does he go? Who does he fight? What would you guys like to see as his next fight? And with that being said, I hope everybody out there stays prosperous, stays focused, and stays locked in.